we can go ahead and get started with some fun drills.
Chase, you're gonna do jujitsu on the dog, huh?
Yes. All right. So first up, I just want to make sure that you guys know, kind of like in the other one, well, I actually want to try something in this class. We're gonna, meet you guys if we need to, but especially in a small group, I'll try to have everybody stay unmuted if you can. If there's crazy background noise, do that. But look, I want you to try to do that so that you can participate a little bit more, just so that you can ask questions quicker, because there's only a few of us, and I think that that's a good opportunity for you to still be able to talk. Look, alternatively, if you know how to reach up and hit spacebar and hold it to talk, use that. You know what I mean? I just want to hear you guys. I want you guys to be able to talk and talk to each other. And then also, still bring the focus and stuff. Make sure that you're paying attention, because we'll do a bunch of drills, and I want you guys to keep up. All right? And then lastly, if you have actually for today, we won't need the gi top at all, but in the future, it would be good to have. So just a heads up for next week, right? Try to find that gi top and bring it for the next class. You don't even need to wear it. You just need to have it, okay? But today, we're going to go ahead and stand up. We're going to bow in, and then we're going to go ahead and get this moving. So let's see it. All right, up a little bit. Cool. Just so you can see it. All right. Just like always, let's see it going. All right. How you guys doing?
Boom.
Boom. And let's get started with something simple. Okay, we're just going to bust out 10 squats. I'm not going to have you guys count after me. I'm actually going to race you to bust out 10 clean squats. All right? Hands up, feet flat.
I'm going to bust them out with you.
Ready? Don't cheat. Get set. Go. That was close. All right. Now, we're not going to do the balance. We're going to go ahead and skip down to the bear crab, just so that we can warm up our hips a little bit, practice kind of the stand and base motion. So that's starting right in bear or crab. I'm lifting up opposites and switching. All right, opposites. You guys know this one. Let's break down. Let's go ahead. All right, everybody here's done this, so hit a few of them. What you got, Mika? Good, turn it up, turn it up. Nice, always make sure it's those opposites, right? Practice really swinging those hips under. Have good balance in the middle. All right, time. Tired yet? We're trying to do it quick. I don't want to spend all of our time warming up with the easy stuff. That's not the point of this class. All right, I want to jump to some fun stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do some side bridges. So on your back, and again, we're gonna race it, okay? So we're gonna be looking to hit, shoulder over shoulder, opposite every time. Make sure you really stretch your belly up, all right? Oh, thanks, Professor. Let's see what you got. Ready, set, get ready, go.
Side bridges, go, side to side. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, hips up.
Pretty sure Reid got me on that one. Nice. All right. Now we're going to bust out triangles. So that's hips up, throw the lock, switch it each time. All right? You know what I'm talking about? Let's see what you got. Ready, set, go. Ha! I don't know, Ryan. I think I might have got you on that one. There's a little delay. It's hard to tell, but
yeah, I know it is.
I'm coming for you. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and just do a couple of passing drills. Right? We're going to start with the simple ones. You guys know these. You've done them a bunch. So the first one we'll do, if you have a dummy or a partner, that's cool. You don't need one. Watch. I'm just going to go knuckles and switch side to side. And I learned recently there's 2 ways to do this. So first, we're going to practice really switching. Watch my head for this one. I turn all the way backwards and then all the way backwards. All the way backwards and all the way backwards. I'm over rotating every time. Let's see if you can do it the best. So let's see if you can do it. Knuckles.
Come on, up on your toes.
Yep. No, wait for the team. Really rotate. Ready, set, go.
Big rotation. Go, go, go. Come on, guys. Come on, Chase, let's go. Come on. Weight on your hand. Weight on your knuckles. Come on, dude.
Who's the best at it, Professor? Time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably Mika.
Yeah, Mika.
Mika
Nice.
was looking good.
Okay, catch your breath. I need to. It's a quick warm up. But then we're gonna do the other version where I keep my head locked. Okay, and so that's where I'm gonna try to keep my head pointed at you the entire time, and I really try to swing my hips side to side. So I'm trying to stretch myself a little more and really twist myself up sideways. See how my head stays here. Okay, knuckles down. Good, Ryan.
Ryan's looking good, you guys. Come on, I want to see you guys do it like Ryan.
All right, work time. Let's go. Nice, Ryan. Yep. Really swinging those hips side to side. What you got, Mika? Break dance. Okay, time. I think it's really cool to learn like the real specific details of even simple stuff, because that's how you get really good at like advanced moves. So now we can move on to some real passing, and that'll really help. So we're gonna practice. Professor, could you lay on your back,
Yes, sir.
head towards them? First one we're gonna practice is like the slightly more advanced version of just sliding around the legs. So we're gonna do what I call the two-step pass. You can just have your head down for this one. We'll show the lazy version, where I'm gonna take my opposite foot, step across, outside foot steps way out to the side. I've gotta make sure that I'm wide, and then I can practice crouching a little bit, but I'm really just practicing the footwork. Most of you guys have done this 1,000 times too. So let's see who's got it the best. Okay, look, if you don't have a partner, could you roll? I can practice this on anything. Check it out. Ready? Boom. It doesn't matter what I'm using. So let's see who's got the nicest footwork, okay? Go ahead.
All right, let's see you guys. Come on, let's go.
You ready? Get set, go. Cross out, back. Cross out, back. Yeah. Right, you can hit it on nothing. Trust me, it works. You can grab a little pillow if you want. But look, cross out, back. Cross out, back. Okay, go ahead. Good. Chase, on this one, try to stay off your hands. This one's a lot more dancing. All right, I'm up here. Good, keep going. Nice, Mika. Good, Cole, keep going. And time. Good job. Dancing's important, right? You gotta know how to move our feet here a little bit. We're also gonna practice a little bit of the knee slide pass, and we're just gonna do it loosely in the air on the mat. And so what I want you guys to do is to practice sliding. So notice that I go into this like bear crab motion, like a stand-in base. And as I slide through, I can choose how heavy my butt is. I could like slam it down on top and make sure I squish them, but that might suck if you're on like a hard floor. So you can kind of just swing your hip under and then step right back up. So we're practicing moving pretty quick. Right, so I can slide under and step right back up. Okay, side to side. Practice it a couple times with me. Post and slide, like a little knee slide, and then step right back up. And I just back up and reset. Boom. Slide and step up. All right, slide and step up. Let's see. Slide and step up. Keep going. Nice, right. Careful not to
Rise
burn
looks
yourself.
good. Rise is on point. Nice.
Well, like
Cullen looks good too.
Right, look, float. See how I don't
Nice,
hit the ground?
Cullen.
Yeah. And then step that foot. Right? After I float, that push foot steps and it catches me. That way I can just turn over and step all the way up. Yes. Good. Less carb to burn. Time, guys, time. Look, these are motions that you can use like every match. Right? If you guys have actually trained, you know how useful these passes are. So I think it's really awesome to be able to show you guys a way to practice them at home if you need to. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is just a little bit of like fun guard stuff. First one, side rolls. You know these. Even if you have a little bit of space, you can usually do this, right? Side to side. Doesn't take too much. So let's see who's got the tightest ones. You ready? Tug up tight.
Watch your space here too, you guys.
Stay tucked. Go high over those shoulders, but don't crush your neck.
Remember, you guys should be looking the same direction the entire time. Okay, you guys see how Coach Jaymin, when he sits back up, he's still facing the same direction. Okay, so if you guys roll weird or if you guys aren't facing the same direction after your side rolls, that means you guys got to kind of tighten it up a little bit. There we go. Remember, don't do a neck roll. Do a shoulder. This is a shoulder roll. Coach is up on his shoulders right now.
All right, time. So what we'll do now is we'll add in the next one, which will help us kind of practice the difference here. Okay, and the next one, we really get to choose how much we get squished on our neck. But it's a really, really useful way to recover our guard. It's the Granby roll, right? And for this one, I turn on my side, and then I start walking my feet over my head so that I can kind of turn upside down like the side roll, right? So I'm walking my feet over my head, and then once I get upside down, I fall back into guard, right? So this one's a little bit simpler as far as where I go. Okay, so I walk up, and then fall right back into guard. I'm facing the same way after every single one. Okay, side, walk up, and fall and catch them in guard. Try it a couple of times. Guys, do me a favor. Turn away from me for this one. It actually helps me see you better. Okay, so turn where your like head is pointed towards me. Good. And then we walk, and then fall into guard. Okay, so let's see it, Chase. Look, on your side, keep your head tucked towards your feet so that when your feet walk over your head, right, you're on your backs of your shoulders. This is where I want to be, upside down.
Nice, Colin. Nice, Colin. Yep, right. That was good as well.
Let's see, Amico. What you got? What you got? Good. And then straight to guard. Nice, right.
Nice. Rye's got it down.
Okay, guys. Time. Nice work. And look, that's another just kind of useful drill to do all the time. It's a good motion to have with your body, like good flexibility, good strength, and a good memory on like what's important, trying to capture that guard. I mean, like, it seems like nobody here like uses this one in every single match. Does anybody remember using this one in the match so far?
I used the Granby a bunch of times.
Listen, you guys have to roll as Professor Valor, okay? Because it is so annoying. You'll like run around his guard and you'll be like so done. And then he literally just goes butt shield, and it's the dumbest thing in the world because it straight up ruins your pass. So like, it's useful, okay? I call that like the butt shield. That's how I remember what it is. So I think it's really, really useful, okay? Like, definitely work on that motion. But now we got one more little thing to do for our guard warm up, and that's just to kind of warm up our like knees a little bit and our hips. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down and we're gonna practice rotating our feet, right? Kind of like the windshield viper motion. And look, my goal is to keep my knees still for this one. And I'm kind of trying to draw a full circle around my knee. So notice how this point doesn't move very much, but my foot's trying to draw a pretty wide circle, right? I do that on both sides. So I'm trying to keep my knees still while I really swivel my feet. Who's got it? Come on. Good. Keep going. Guys, do me a favor. Time. Look, we're going to do the same thing, but now the other way. So if you were swimming like inside, now you're going to swim the opposite direction, outside. But spin around so that the top of your head is pointed towards me, right? Just so I can help see like the better circle. Some of you guys are too close. Okay, so you ready? Go. Cool. Nice. Keep going.
Come on, make a circle, guys. Look, don't just kick your feet up and down. Don't just do this, okay? So don't just do this, you guys. Look, really make, if you guys have to go slower, go slower. But look, make a whole big circle. Make a circle. You guys should be able to see the circle that you guys are making right here.
All right, time. Look, weak sauce test. Let's see who can't do it just because of their ab strength. All right, so look, they're gonna look like this, and we're just gonna see who can hold both feet together. Wait, I'm gonna aim them towards you so you can see a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna hold both feet together, and I just have to draw a big circle like this. Okay, like a pretty big circle. Okay, but I'm not going too quick. Who can do it the cleanest? Go. I just want to see. Hold those legs straight. Make
you guys better be able to keep them. Look, my back is broken and I can still do it.
Lock them, Colin. Lock those legs. Good, Chase. Hold it. Come on. All right, time. Nobody was that weak sauce. I was just checking. Hey, that motion with your feet, it's really good for like being able to move around and catch people in cool ways. Like I know that there's this one black belt who was always so good at just like having the foot like swivel up and grab you in places you weren't expecting. It's free, but it's useful. So that's a good motion to have. But now we'll go ahead and we're gonna switch into a challenge. All right, and the one that I wanted to do right now is I wanted to test you guys and see who can do the most push-ups just one time. Just one time, I want you to do the most that you can. We're just gonna max out once. You ready? Let's see. Look. Wait. Test your normal face. Look. Sometimes you know something about to happen. How you gonna look when it does? All right. You ready? Let's see.
Hey, keep those backs
Come
flat
on,
too.
Mika. Come on, Mika. Let's see it, dude. We can see you. Get out there. All right. Ready? Look. You guys, you don't have to, like, I'm not going to hear you as you count. I'm going to trust you. But I want you guys to go at a good pace and do good push-ups. That means get your chest low. Keep your back straight. All right? Ready? Go. 2, 3, 4.
Remember, it's not about beating each other. Just make sure you beat professor and coach.
Never. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24,
We're still going.
35, 37, 38, 39.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Come on, keep going, guys.
Give
Keep
the-
going. Hey, if you gotta stop, then you guys are done.
Woo.
If you have to take a break, it's okay. Professor did too.
Woo. All right, come on. I want to hear it. Hold your space bar. Unmute yourself. What'd you get? I got 41.
I got like 25. Oh, I'm so right.
You got Ryan?
More than 35?
All right, pretty good. You get so tired, you like start to count. I feel you. Colin, what'd you get?
I don't like to admit this, but I got like 21.
Not bad, dude.
That's pretty good.
You cleared 20, and most
Like
people can't.
20.
20
Most people can't do 5.
for real. And so look, that's just something to play with, right? That's just my fun version to get like a good workout in really quickly. I think the test is cool. And seriously, if you do that, like even like a couple of times a week, you'll see your number go up. Like it'll definitely climb. So we're gonna get into some technique stuff, okay? We're gonna practice some knee on belly today. And first I'll show you with a real partner.
Sure.
So Professor, again, could you lay down head towards them? So we're gonna connect a couple of things. This dancing footwork right here, crossing out, takes us right to what position? Knee on belly. So this position right here is super useful to squish my partner. Right? I can use it like as mean as I want to. I can really follow the person, and it's awesome. But one thing we practice from here is switching. The first switch is knees together, over and out. Boom, boom, boom. Watch the knees. I'm going to squish you one time. Together, over, and out. Right? And so I really want to make sure. Can we turn the other way? Yeah, all the way, like a little more. So, knee on belly, together, over. Look how my feet have to swing high so I don't get caught down here in his guard. Right? Swing high, and then right back to knee on belly on the other side. You can practice this. Can you slide? On anything. This is a pillow. That's my belly. Okay? Together, and notice how I get to use my hands. I can use my hands as much as I want. If I want to be really mean and quick about it, I can not and just dive over to the other side. But I can also use this to help me practice. Together, over, and out. Other way. Together, over, out. Okay? Let's see who's got the good swivel here. All right, another reason we were practicing those swings. Who's got it?
Make sure you guys are getting your heels close to your butt. Okay, you guys don't want to get caught up in that guard.
Good, right. If you're gonna do it on the carpet, you should use your hands, right? Especially like if you're just gonna do that on like rougher ground, take some of the pressure off. Like practice balancing back and forth, right? I can be like light on my hands, heavy on my knees, right? And that'll just help you make it smoother right now, okay? Yeah. Good, time. Remember, it's super important that you don't swing too wide. Watch, this to this was not that clean of a jump. I will get caught in the middle. I love when people do that. So I make sure that my knees come together. Okay, this is more important than the speed. Together, both swing over and then slide back out. Okay, this just connects me tighter to their waist. So do it one more time, stay as tight as you can. Go. Nice. Good job breakdancing. Good. Good job clacking those knees, Chase. Make sure the outside leg stomps, right? My outside leg has to stomp to catch me. Knee up. This won't even count as the position. Let's stomp it every time. Mm-hmm. Good. Couple more. Nice, Colin. Slick, dude. Really good details right there. Colin was paying attention. All right, time. Slide in. Okay, so that's the first one. It's not that hard. The next two are slightly more complicated, but they are some really fun breakdancing moves, okay? These are some of my most favorite moves in jiu-jitsu just because of how fun they are. And like when I was coming up, this one, you guys know, most of you guys know, like Professor Isaiah or Coach Isaiah back at the time. He could use these moves so well, he would dance all over everybody. And it was the worst freaking thing, okay? So we're definitely gonna practice some of these good dance moves. And the first one, I'll show you guys with Professor. Hit the step around the head. Okay, and this is the step around, just the first version, the simple version. So I'm starting in knee on belly. And all I do is I take my outside leg and swing it over his head, not his face. This is dangerous. And if I stomp, I'm gonna hurt him. So I make sure that I kind of swing it like a nice ballet kick over his head. And then I want to step it nice and close to his belt on the other side. Now I'm just gonna switch knees. I was on this knee. I'm gonna stand up and switch. And now this can do the same swing over his head. Boom. So the outside leg swings around. I switch knees. And then the front leg swings around. And it becomes the outside leg. Okay? Yep, some of you guys know this one. Chase over here hitting some pretty tight switches. Good. Ryan practicing really technically right now. That's really smooth. Good details, Ryan. Especially for your setting. I appreciate that finesse. Sweet. Good, Chase. Hey, you don't have to keep your pace insane, but stay moving, okay? Like you can totally tone it down like a notch, but stay moving. Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
Chase.
keep the pace. Good, dude. Good stomp on the outside. Nice. Me and Chase have done this one a decent amount. I remember breakdancing quite a bit.
Yeah, Chase has got this one down. He's looking good.
Nice, Colin. Yeah, breakdancing
Nice,
over there.
Colin.
Remember, you can go smooth right now to not clash your knees. Like I would totally, like if it's a lot on your knees, don't tear them to pieces. You can use your hands and hit it smooth. Yes, good. Finesse. Smooth is more important than the crazy speed right now. Nice, but I like that. You got like the ninja finish at the end where you have so much momentum, you like have to catch yourself. It's a really good long step there. I'm pretty sure Raya's like drawing jujitsu art with her feet right now. Like it's like,
yeah,
it's the most just like technical version of what we just showed. It's so nice. Good details. Time. All right, bring it in. Hey, that was awesome. Raya, did you like burn your toes up or your knees or anything? I'm curious, did you?
A little bit.
Not really.
Okay, just like a tiniest bit, just like a couple of bumps.
Yeah.
That's probably expected. That's fair. What about you, Colin? You're also on like a rug. Chase, you too. Did you bump your knees? You good?
Yeah, Chase had the dummy.
Oh, that's right. You were on top. You were floating. Colin, how were your knees? All right, good. Nice job, guys. Nika, you were looking smooth out there, dude. Just make sure that we stay moving. Now, look, the last one that we're going to do is the trickiest. It's also one you don't need a partner or anything for at all. You can practice this one in the air, but I am going to show you guys what it would look like on the partner first, okay? So this one is another switch around, but this time I'm switching down to the ground. So this one has 4 important details to remember. I'm starting in knee on belly. The same thing starts. I'm stepping around. But this time, I'm not going to step by his belt. I'm going to put my knee down by his belt. So when I swing it over, I actually swing it a little less. Okay, so swing. This time kind of by his shoulder. Now my knee goes down. And then I'm going to dive over the top of him, right, to land in cross-body position. The last thing is I stomp. Always. I make sure I have that good base. And then I would pop right back up. I can do a little push-up on him to go to knee on belly. Now the outside leg goes around, knee, elbow, and step. Okay, the way I actually remember these 4 details really simply is step, knee, elbow, step. Step, knee, elbow, step. Okay, and this little swivel puts me all the way down to the ground, but can you have me slide again? I can practice this with nobody. Step, knee, elbow, step. I am spiraling the whole time. My head is spiraling forward. right? And so I'm here in my pretending on belly. I'm stepping around their head first. Step, knee, elbow, step. Full spiral down to this position. Let's see. Mika, go ahead. Bring it in. What's the question? Can you unmute yourself?
Can you show those 4 steps again? It was kind of confusing.
Here, look. I'm going to show them here just for the simple one. Because you have a dummy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so look. When I'm here, I'm just practicing like with the belly. Knee on belly. Outside leg swings around the head. And then my knee goes down tight by their belt. I'm going on the ground right next to their belly. Boom. And you can see that I start to keep turning, and that spins me all the way around to where I can lift this leg around and dive my elbow down to the ground. So do it with me, okay? Slide up onto knee on belly. That's good. Yep, perfect, actually. Go ahead. So knee on belly. Wait, make sure you're facing the head. You're actually in knee on belly facing the legs right now. That'd be for some sweet leg attacks, but we're not there yet. So switch your knees. Yes. That works. We always want to be looking at their face, right? Not turning this way, looking at their feet. So sometimes I need to switch my knees and make sure I'm facing forward. Now, outside leg, swing it over his head. Yep, and now you're gonna put that knee down closer to his belt. Boom. You're gonna kind of turn away from me. Yes, and now your left elbow, perfect, Nika. Now your left elbow swims over where your last foot was, your right foot. So my left elbow by the legs is gonna swim over there and replace my foot. And then my foot can just stop. All right, so your left hand is gonna go down by your right foot. Yes, that foot.
Hey, Chase, remember, buddy, we're not going to end up on knee on belly on the other side. We're actually going to end up in side control, okay? So when we're doing this one, if you're going knee on belly to knee on belly, that's the first drill. Remember, we want to go to side control, okay? So remember what Coach was saying. I step, whatever knee goes down, that elbow is going to go to the ground as well. Elbow, step again.
Yes, Mika, knee down, and then the elbow goes down. You did the perfect elbow last time. Do it. Left elbow by your right foot. Yes, left elbow. Yep, and then your last leg just swings out. The top leg now is going to swing out and stop. Boom. There it is. And we're done. Now we pop up and we hit it on the other side. Go ahead. Nice job, guys. I love seeing you guys break dance. Keep it up.
Okay, guys, yep. Yeah, keep going, Chase. Yeah, step that foot over and drop that knee on the mat right next to his belly on the ground. Yep. Now, there you go. But remember, we want to end up like this, like we're hanging out at the beach, right? Okay.
Good. Okay, time. Now, that breakdancing move is awesome. And Colin, I really appreciate like not having the dummy or anything, like that you were still like hitting those details too. Good job. So remember this, especially while we're in like, you know, weird situation and it's not super easy for us to just like come over there and just like do the move on you or just like walk you through it really quick. They're just like grab your arm and throw it where it needs to be. Like that's really helpful. Like it helps me when I'm messing something up. And so just remember that we're not going for perfection right now. We're going to keep a lot of our like muscle memory and like just ability to move like this. And so even if you guys had like a little bit of a struggle with the detail or something, like the movement was the most important part. So thank you guys for moving. That was awesome. Now we have one more little challenge and then we're going to look at one more thing. Okay. So the challenge this time, I think should be something maybe like a little bit less, I don't know, insane, like a little bit less challenging immediately, but something that's just going to test your normal face. And we're going to test it for 2 minutes clean. So I want to see who can hold a plank on your elbows, right? A low plank for 2 minutes. And I want to see who holds it the best. That includes your form and your face, right? And so we're looking to see a good attitude. Like it's a challenge, but let's see who's got it, all right? So on your elbows. Yep. Remember, squeeze your butt, squeeze your legs, hold yourself tight right here. Okay, I'm not looking to be flopping around and no sprawls count. And this doesn't count either, right? This is way too much pressure off of my core. So I'm trying to stay nice and low and flat. Okay, ready, set, go. Good, let's see, come on.
Keep those knees up. Keep those knees up.
Right, you jumped in just in time. I really appreciate how you just flew into it and like totally made the start. That was awesome. Good. Hold it, guys.
Stay flat, everybody. Stay flat. Don't let your backside go up too high.
Get that butt low, Chase. Yep.
Yeah, squeeze everything. There we go. Squeeze that. Squeeze those legs. Squeeze everything.
Good. Hold it. Hold it. We're just about halfway.
Come on, you guys can keep going. No problem.
You got it, Mika. Come on. Hold it. Yep. If you got a flop one, it's awesome. Hop right back up.
Come on, hold it. Hold it. Keep going.
You can't let me beat you. Come on.
Come on, Mika. You got to keep your stomach up, dude. Calling people
Sweating.
out.
I'm sweating. Whew.
Come on, I can see everybody here. Come on, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep those stomachs up.
Dang it, Ryan. Making me look bad.
Yeah, keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Come on, hold it.
20
Stay up.
seconds. Belly down, Chase. Hold it.
Guys, you guys are almost there. Keep holding it.
Last 5. How do you look?
Coach has got his normal face down. Boom, right there. That was it. You guys, nice work.
All right. Yeah, time. Right, going long, making us all look bad. Oh, man. All right. That was a good one. Honestly, I just picked a random number right before that. Like, I thought 2 minutes would be a little bit shorter.
Yeah, that was pretty long.
Woo. That was a good one. I don't know if you guys are as tired as I am. Chase is like he's sweating a little bit. Seriously, like I passed the sweat test right now. So that was a pretty good one. Whew. Okay. The last thing that we're going to practice today is like a really nice, just like, I don't know. I've called it the roly-poly drill in my head just because it's a combination of a bunch of different rolls. It was fun when I learned it, and so I wanted to try it some more. And so all that we're doing is we front roll and backward roll, right? So here, I front roll, and then I backwards roll over the same shoulder. Did I do the same shoulder? I did the opposite shoulder, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. This is why this is fun. Boom. And then I just immediately switch and do the same thing on the other side. This is the first version. Okay, so left shoulder, and then right shoulder, right shoulder. It's harder than you think not to mess up. Go.
Remember, guys, you guys go forward and back on the same side, then do the other side.
Good, good.
Nice.
Swap.
Don't kick anything.
Back up, Chase. There we go, there we go. Keep it going. Nice. Boom. And back, up and switch. Come on, faster, Ryan. I bet I can beat you. Boom, boom.
Come on, coach is getting after it. Come on, who's going to go faster?
These are easy. The point was to do them quick. Did anybody beat me? Oh, Ryan's pretty close. Time. Nice job, nice job. Okay, the next one is another circle, and it's a way harder circle, but it's pretty simple. It's not like too complicated. It's just difficult. So I'm trying to hold my legs straight again. It's really important that I'm not doing a bunch of this. This is cheating. Straight legs. And I'm trying to draw just a perfect circle, like all the way around my body. Now, there's 2 ways. I could leave my legs or my butt really low and just lift my legs and try to flex my feet up towards my head. But you can also go up into a side roll or a Granby roll and go a little bit further if that helps you. Okay, the goal is to keep straight legs and try to draw the full circle. Okay, the sides are the hardest part. Boom and boom. Let's see who can draw the widest circle. Go. Straight legs. That's what's gonna get you the good width. Straight legs. Nice, Colin. Good, look, think about those sides. You're leaving a lot of clearance over here, right? Like there's all this that will help stretch you further. Low on the ground when you go by the sides.
Remember, you're trying to make those legs go over your head too, guys.
Ooh, I touched the wall.
Come on, get those legs all the way up over your head. Come on, you guys got to really try. There we go. Oh, don't go back roll. Don't go full back roll. Just make a circle all the way. You're trying to make a circle around your body with your feet.
Okay, time. Whew. Nice job. Okay, the last like roll drill that I saw in this collection that was really fun is just a little challenge. It's not like a super tiring challenge. It's a technical challenge where you see if you have like a small amount of space, and that's different for everybody. So we're not directly competing with each other. Okay, you're just trying to see if you can get better over time, but we're just trying to do as many front rolls as we can in place. So I'm trying to dive my head so far underneath me that I don't really move forward. Okay, the more flexible that I can be and the more I crunch like a roly-poly, the more I'll stay back where I am. Right? If I dive out, then I can do one before I hit the TV. But if I really dive under myself, I can hit 3. I might hit the TV. No, okay. All right, we hit 3. Can anybody hit or beat me on 3 front rolls in the small space that they have? Brian's got decent space, so let's see what you can get. Don't be afraid to use your full space because you're going to measure against you over time. Try it twice and see if you can add 1 more the second time. Good. Come on. Super tight.
Oh, I can't do one.
Tuck and roll.
That's hard.
Good. Really crunch. It's a lot of crazy crunching and flexibility, I know. Nice. Okay, time. Nice job, you guys. That drill right there is just like another fun movement thing. And that's honestly mostly what I want this class to kind of be, is just like some fun movement stuff that we can do and just play around with and really keep ourselves able to move in some of these, more advanced ways, but also just like have fun. Because like I know that especially for some of you guys that like the regular class is not as challenging. Like it's pretty simple, and we tend to talk like we're, mentioning a lot of the 3 and 4-year-olds because there are some of them there. But I really appreciate those of you guys who still come to that class. Like it's really awesome to have you in there. But I want you guys to be able to come here and do some cool stuff too. So quick question, does everybody have a gi-top?
I think pretty much everybody here, right? Yeah.
Like, can you grab it right now within like 20 seconds? Rock and roll, what you got?
Grab your gi-tops, go get them.
If it's on the dummy, that's fine. You can use the dummy. If it's, you don't need it on you. You're just going to need to hold it. Yep, that's right, Colin. You'll need to hold it. You'll need to have it off. If that's the only one you have. Okay. Did you got one, Mika? All right, I'm going to grab this one right here. Just so I don't have to take mine off. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. So, I think Mika's done this with me once. Right? I don't think the rest of you guys have gotten to practice this with me solo, but this is just a fun thing to practice, and you absolutely don't need anything to practice except for your jacket. So look, what we're going to do is we're going to practice just like a couple series of chokes. This makes me feel really good, and it's just like a way to take out aggression. You can just totally beat up your gi-top real quick. It's awesome. But it's a good technical practice also, right? It really helps us like look at some of these submissions. So first, notice like what position that I'm in, over, under. I have a seatbelt, okay? So make sure it's a good seatbelt. Yep, right? We're going to start in this position for pretty much every time. Make sure one's tucking under that armpit chase, right? One of them is underneath one of these, right? Where I could lift up that arm. Okay, now step 1 is we're just going to go for the super quick RNC. So whichever hand is over is just going to dive up to where I make the V. I want the elbow under their chin, right? So I really swim that elbow down, and then I'm going to pull my hand out and lock it up, all right? And then I'm just going to squeeze that invisible neck. So you ready? We're going to race each other. Every time you have to connect your hands in a seatbelt in order for it to count. Okay, if you're just going like this is not the point, okay? I have to lock it up, seatbelt. Lock it up, seatbelt. Lock it up, seatbelt. And I want to see if anybody can beat me. Ready? Get set, go. Boom, boom, boom.
Make sure you guys are taking your underhook out. Okay, so boom, you got your seatbelt, underhook, behind the head, shoom. There's my rear naked.
Good. Connect those hands, Mika. You can squeeze that bear. All right, time. We're going to upgrade a little bit just because I know a lot of you guys saw this version or have practiced this version with me, and so I want to show it a little more. But this time, when I have my seat belt, okay, notice still, over, under, boom, okay, my top hand is gonna swim to the shoulder, right? And this is not in order to set up the choke right away. This is to give me a good hiding spot for my hand, because this spot is really hard to grab. It's really funny. Like when they try to grab this spot, it's so crazy difficult. So just practice. All right, put your hand on the shoulder, on the outside of their shoulder, right here. And then I'm gonna pull my underhook out and use it to swim down my arm super tight. That would be in order to beat this grip, right? Even if they're grabbing on my neck, I'm just gonna swim down my elbow and pull that up nice and tight and finish it, okay? Let me show you guys what it would look like right away. It's a little easier to see. All right, so look, I'm here in my seatbelt, right? And so I'm gonna swim this top hand across to his shoulder. This spot is too wide for this hand to really be able to grab. And so now, look, even with both hands pulling, my underhook comes out and I dive it across my own arm. It's going super smashed against my arm so that it cuts underneath his hands. And then I reach all the way to my elbow, right? And then I'm gonna pull that up tight. I'm gonna pull that elbow down. Now I can just back my hand into the finish. There it is, okay? With the E-top, which is what most of us have, we're here, okay? I'm swimming to the shoulder, pull my hand out, and then I'm practicing this elbow pull to help finish it, right? I'm really focusing on this tight detail right there, just adding that, all right? So let's see who's got it. Okay, start smooth. So go ahead, swim to the shoulder, then underhook pops out, comes over that arm, all the way to my elbow. Grab that elbow, hold it up, right? Getting that elbow nice and downward toward the chin, and then just back up and finish. Yep, go ahead. Boom, you can practice both sides. Boom, all right? I'm swimming to the shoulder, underhook out, trace my arm, and there's where I get the good V, and then just finish. Boom, top hand to the shoulder. Make sure it's top first. That underhook comes all the way back and out. So look, Chase. Your right hand right now is gonna just back out. Get out from under the gi. Pull it under and out. Yeah. Okay. Now look. You gotta make sure that the other hand stays on the shoulder. So reset real quick. Seatbelt. Okay. Now top hand, that's your left, swims and grabs, right? Yep. Swims. Perfect. Now underhook pulls all the way out. And then I'm diving down my own arm over the top to grab the elbow. And then we pull this up nice and tight. I like to blade my hand up close to my face so it's closer to finishing. Yep. And then I just sneak up my own arm again and dive it behind their head.
Boom, there we go. Yeah, that was it. Nice.
All right, do it again. Trust me, like hitting these details and creating muscle memory right here will be awesome. I've gotten to practice this like 1,000 times with Taylor, and trust me, if you guys aren't up on this, you're gonna pay for it. All right, so boom, shoulder, up the elbow, tighten it. Boom, shoulder, down the elbow, tighten it, finish, right? Just a couple different details. But trust me, these details are strong. They are worth it. Right? Especially if you're struggling. If you can't get the quick version, then we've got ways to really beat them. Nice. Mika really upgraded the bear. Nice. Yes. Good. Mika, the way you did that was awesome, especially for a big partner. Right? If you're having really trouble like reaching all the way, yes, you can make this grip and use that to help pull the elbow down also. That totally does work, right? This will always be better. So if you can reach that far, swim for it. But of course, this is a good second grip to have, and it was still the same thing. That was good. You way to use that. Keep going. Nice, guys. Couple more. Good. Boom. Nice. I'm pretty sure I had like the double wrench. I like it. I don't know if it was just like a glitch in the camera or something, but it looked like it was like the double right there. It was pretty sweet. And it's useful. Sometimes you gotta just pop through it a couple times. Good. Let's see it. Yep. Good, Colin. Yes. Hey, Colin, one detail. At the very end, look, so you pulled your elbow perfectly, right? You like swam down, grabbed your elbow, pulled it really tight. And then this hand, when you were locking it up, came like too wide, right? If you bring this hand like all the way out, now you gotta like fight its way back in. So when I do this, after I pull my elbow, my hand just slides right up my own forearm, and then I dive it right under my neck, which is behind their head, right? And so just really practice staying tight with that second hand right there, okay? Let's see. Sweet, thank you. Wait, keep going, guys. Last couple. There it is. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, time. Hey, that's technically it for class. All right, like we're gonna go ahead and close out, and that's partially to give us time to be able to like make sure that we can set up for the next one and stuff like that. There's still the 5 o'clock class, and if you're not too weak sauce or tired, you don't have things to do, you should totally stick around. Right, doing like the couple hours with us would not be a big deal, but it would definitely help keep you moving well. You know, even if some of those motions in the second class are a little simple. But it was really awesome to see you guys, and trust me, we're gonna keep building this group. Right, like I'm gonna make sure that we keep on reaching out to some of these people who haven't gotten to jump on a Zoom class yet. And like I understand where they're coming from. Like it's not exactly the same. I miss actually grabbing you guys and just being able to throw you across the mat, right? Or being able to just actually hit this choke. And it's really fun. Like I understand that it's kind of not the same thing, but it is important for us to stay with it because we are going to get back to that same thing. And we don't want to have created like a super giant challenge for ourselves in having done like no work at all. And then it's like, oh man, I forgot so many little things. Like we can beat that just with a little bit of training. So we've got this class set up Monday, Fridays at 4. And like make sure that it's on your calendar, right? Like the Monday and Friday group, like we should be super consistent. It'll be super, super value for us coming back into the gym, okay? But let's go ahead and stand up and finish strong. All right, let's see that statue again. Oh, thank you. Cool. Get out of here, Phil, partner. All right. All right, guys, just like in class. All right, let's see a nice bow. And you guys don't have to yell it or anything, but like how would we say it? Thank you, class. Thank you, Coach. Awesome job, guys. If you want to stick around for a minute, ask a question or say hi, or if you're waiting for the next class, we may have to swap like angles real quick. We'll see. But it was really